Get ready for the NFL season, because we are diving straight into the San Francisco 49ers schedule. We are looking at the official schedule release set to air Thursday, May 14 at 8 p.m. ET on NFL Network and ESPN2. But the excitement starts earlier with the record-setting 9 international games happening on May 13 on NFL Network's Good Morning Football. And the 49ers are set to kick off the 2026 regular season in Melbourne, Australia, facing the Los Angeles Rams on September 10th. We have the full list of opponents determined, including matchups against the Arizona Cardinals, the Seattle Seahawks, and the Philadelphia Eagles, and we are breaking down exactly what this means for the team.
Here's a simple way to protect your phone without stress. This Allen 3-pack comes with tempered glass screen protectors, camera lens protectors, and an installation frame for an easier, cleaner fit. It's clear, case-friendly, and built to help guard against scratches and everyday bumps. Check the link in the comments to get it on Amazon.
Next up, we're talking about the roster moves that are shaping the future of San Francisco. We're looking at the contract situation involving Breece Hall and how it impacts Christian McCaffrey. We see the San Francisco 49ers navigating the high-stakes world of player compensation, especially as Breece Hall signs a new deal that won't affect Christian McCaffrey's status. We'll explore the details of Hall's new contract and why it eases the concerns about Christian McCaffrey potentially demanding more money as he heads into his 30s. Now, let's talk about the depth and future of the offense with De'Zhaun Stribling. Bleacher Report is making a big statement, arguing that the reach moniker for rookie wide receiver De'Zhaun Stribling is officially erased. We're examining how Stribling's skill set and blocking abilities align perfectly with head coach Kyle Shanahan's system, suggesting he could quickly become a major contributor as the team looks to integrate their off-season pickups like Mike Evans and Christian Kirk. Finally, we're getting the latest on the 49ers' 2026 schedule rumors and leaks. We are breaking down the specifics of the NFC West Gauntlet, the unprecedented first-ever NFL game in Australia against the Los Angeles Rams, and the details surrounding the international game in Mexico City. Don't miss a second of this analysis as we pull together everything we know about the upcoming season and what's coming next. The anticipation builds for the 2026 NFL season as details begin to surface regarding schedules, player movements, and team outlooks, with the San Francisco 49ers at the center of attention. The official NFL full schedule is slated for release on Thursday, May 14, at 8 p.m. ET on NFL Network and ESPN2, preceded by a 9-game international schedule broadcast on NFL Network's Good Morning Football on May 13. The 49ers are set to kick off their 2026 regular season internationally, opening in Melbourne, Australia, against the Los Angeles Rams on September 10. Locally, San Francisco will host a slate of matchups at Levi Stadium against the Arizona Cardinals, Los Angeles Rams, Seattle Seahawks, Denver Broncos, Las Vegas Raiders, Miami Dolphins, Minnesota Vikings, Philadelphia Eagles, and Washington Commanders. Away games include trips to the Cardinals, Seahawks, Atlanta Falcons, Dallas Cowboys, Kansas City Chiefs, Los Angeles Chargers, and New York Giants, with a road game against the Rams in Australia. Further international activity is confirmed, with another game planned in Mexico City on May 13, though the opponent remains undisclosed. The official schedule will provide definitive dates and kickoff times. Significant roster changes have also been reported. Key departures include OT Titus Howard and CB Trent McDuffie, both traded to the Los Angeles Rams, and RB David Montgomery, who moved to the Houston Texans. DJ Moore has also been traded to the Buffalo Bills. Looking at the competition, the Seattle Seahawks, reigning Super Bowl champions, are ranked as the 49ers' toughest opponent heading into the 2026 season, followed closely by the Arizona Cardinals, Miami Dolphins, New York Giants, Washington Commanders, Atlanta Falcons, Las Vegas Raiders, Kansas City Chiefs, Dallas Cowboys, Minnesota Vikings, and the Los Angeles Chargers. The 49ers entered the 2026 offseason following a 12-5 record in 2025, finishing third in the NFC West. The team navigated significant injury challenges to key players including Brock Purdy, Nick Bosa, George Kittle, and Fred Warner, ultimately earning a wildcard berth after defeating the Philadelphia Eagles in the wildcard round before falling to the Seattle Seahawks in the NFC divisional round. To bolster their roster, San Francisco made several key acquisitions, bringing All-Pro receiver Mike Evans and slot receiver Christian Kirk, alongside the return of linebacker Dre Greenlaw, while veteran tackle Trent Williams departed. The 2026 NFL Draft also saw selections like De'Zhaun Stribling, Jadon Duggar, Romelo Height, Ephesians Prysock, and Kalen Black aimed at adding depth. With a history marked by postseason appearances and multiple NFC West Division titles, the 49ers are positioned to build on their past success. If the team maintains health and manages injuries effectively in 2026, they remain poised for another successful regular season run toward a Lombardi trophy. San Francisco 49ers can rest assured that the new contract secured by New York Jets running back Breece Hall will not impact Christian McCaffrey's current situation. The situation highlights the dynamic of top players demanding escalating compensation in the NFL. San Francisco has a history of paying marquee players top dollar, and when contract values surpass a star's existing deal, that star often seeks equal or better terms. This pattern has been observed with several 49ers stars, including left tackle Trent Williams, tight end George Kittle, and running back Christian McCaffrey, whose previous holdout preceded a challenging season. Christian McCaffrey is currently earning an annual average of $19 million on his existing deal, placing him second in the NFL at his position, trailing only Philadelphia Eagles running back Saquon Barkley. McCaffrey has been aware of the New York Jets' recent investment in their star running back, Breece Hall. According to reporting from SNY, Breece Hall has avoided the franchise tag and signed a 3-year deal that commits the Jets to the first 2 years with a fully guaranteed $29 million package, equating to an annual average of $14.5 million. The third year includes incentives, which will raise the average. This development eases the 49ers' concerns regarding McCaffrey potentially seeking a higher salary. McCaffrey, who posted 2,126 all-purpose yards in 2025 on a league-high 413 touches, is turning 30 this summer, which suggests the 49ers are unlikely to respond to significant contractual demands from the All-Pro, especially if Hall's deal surpasses McCaffrey's $19 million AAV. However, Hall's contract value is not expected to approach McCaffrey's. McCaffrey's guaranteed salary is $24 million, and while there is room for negotiation, the likelihood of him seeking a substantial increase is low. His understanding that his career is nearing its end, coupled with past injury issues, plays a role. While securing more guaranteed money would be beneficial, his $12 million in guaranteed money still places him among the top 4 players in that category, alongside Hall. Had Hall's contract exceeded McCaffrey's total annual average, McCaffrey might have been persuaded to hold out for a new deal. Fortunately, this did not occur. Bleacher Report is challenging the perception of wide receiver De'Zhaun Stribling as a reach, arguing that the San Francisco 49ers can vindicate their 33rd overall pick in the 2026 NFL Draft by placing him in a role where he can excel. While acknowledging that Stribling is unlikely to be an immediate top-tier option on the depth chart, the report suggests his skill set aligns perfectly with head coach Kyle Shanahan's offensive philosophy and the team's current needs. The narrative shift hinges on Stribling's ability to quickly establish himself. Bleacher Report's Moe Motton detailed how 6 rookie receivers can outperform their draft projections, a perspective that resonates with Stribling, who is widely viewed as a late round 2 or early round 3 selection. Motton is convinced Stribling will contribute at a first-round level due to his exceptional blocking abilities and the 49ers' tendency to struggle with consistent player health. Stribling's profile fits Shanahan's system because he is a willing blocker, which will secure him more snaps in the run-heavy offense. As a wideout, he offers the potential for deep threats in a passing game anchored by veteran catchers like Mike Evans, Christian Kirk, and Ricky Pearsall. While Pearsall presents an injury concern, the report notes that all three wideouts missed significant time last season. Furthermore, the departure of John Jennings in the offseason creates an opening for Stribling in the blocking department, an area Shanahan has also praised, which is expected to boost his snap count. Coupled with Stribling's 4.36 40-yard time, suggesting speed on routes, he is positioned to complement the established receiving core. If key veterans like Evans or Pearsall face health setbacks, the report suggests it would be unsurprising to see Stribling assume a larger role over the course of the 2026 season, ultimately transforming his draft status from a reach to a proven asset. The San Francisco 49ers are gearing up for the 2026 season, with speculation and leaks swirling around their schedule, opponents, and potential road games. Following a last-place finish last season, finishing third in the NFC West changes the landscape, suggesting that navigating the NFC West gauntlet could lead to a Super Bowl appearance, as seen with the Seahawks last February. The regular season is set to kick off with a unique international event, the NFL's first-ever game in Australia. The 49ers are confirmed to be the road team in Week 1 against the Los Angeles Rams on Thursday, September 10th, at 8:35 p.m. ET, a matchup that will be streamed on Netflix. Beyond the international debut, the schedule confirms that the entire NFC West will face matchups against both the AFC West and NFC East. At-large games for the 49ers are slated to be against other third-place division teams. Details regarding primetime games featuring head coach Kyle Shanahan and his staff will be released on Thursday at 8 p.m. ET, following a period of leaks and reports. Furthermore, the team is slated for another international game in Mexico City, Mexico, though the specific date and opponent remain unconfirmed. Reports suggest the 49ers requested the Rams to be the visiting team for this fixture, but league approval is pending. The full 2026 schedule, including specific dates and opponents for weeks 2 through 18, is pending official release, with more information expected in the coming days.